Chelsea Football Club love a scandal, well at least their fans do, because the reality is Mauricio Pochettino after the game promised no days off, a hard, firm hand policy within Chelsea Football Club, and it looks like Nicolas Jackson's in Spain having a great jolly up in the dressing room at Villarreal. A lot of people have problems with that. We'll go into it, we'll talk about it, and we'll see why the training didn't happen for the Sunday, as Mauricio said, after his press conference. Victor Osimhen is on the tip of everyone's tongue because all of a sudden Arsenal and Chelsea are ready to battle it out. Victor Osimhen's people want him at Chelsea, and the news isn't just good PR and good briefing as most Chelsea fans want to make it, because this has been going on since the 16th of October. We'll talk about that. And finally, the big news. It looks like our 39-year-old centre-back wants a new contract and he wants to stay at Chelsea. He's very open to it. We're going to discuss it and we're going to see the pros and cons. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, bratochi. Today's video is going to be an insightful one, interesting one, and one that you will enjoy because I'm your favorite Chelsea YouTube dietitian. I make sure you lot get the nutrients, I make sure the vitamins are coming, and I make sure that you lot absorb all that information, so when someone speaks nonsense about some of the stories out there, you say, you know what, this ain't kind of correct. This is what Alexis said. If you want it, go see him. So what I need you lot to do is hit the like button. I want 1,000 likes on this video. It's the best way you guys can support me, literally, no exaggeration. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, because you clearly enjoy it. And then, if you guys do that, we are very good friends, and I appreciate all of you. Now I'm going to keep it stepping to the rest of this. We lost to Newcastle, and as per usual, whenever Chelsea Football Club lose a game, it's a big bloody deal. Like, it is a massive deal, as in, people are crying, people are not eating, people are going to sleep early, people are saying this is unacceptable, hissy fits left, right and centre, and that's just all me. So I don't know what other people do. But the reality is, we've got a massive problem, okay? Chelsea Football Club lost. Mauricio Pochettino came out with a firm hand. And what Mauricio said is, the passion wasn't there, the fight wasn't there. We can't accept that at the club. They will all be in training tomorrow. That's what he said to Sky Sports and the Premier League website when he did the interview. I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw those quotes, I said, boom, I like that. This is a man that is standing foot with principles, and we're going to have a massive statement. This is telling the players that was unacceptable. So what ends up happening? 24 hours later, Villarreal put on their social media, Nico in Villarreal's dressing room at the end of the game, if I'm not mistaken. He's hugging people, he's kissing people, he's like giving, like, the boys come back home. Like, reality, they all love him there, he loves them there, he didn't leave with ill manners. He left because there was a better opportunity, they got a beautiful sum of money, and they moved him on. They're a selling club. And people got angry. People are like, what the hell's going on? So me being me, I thought, you know what, let's hold off this. I'm not gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna hold off, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Because I need to digest what's happening. I need to get more information. Maybe there was a training session, because the flight from London to Spain is 2 hours. Like, he could easily go to training at 9 o'clock, be done by 1, get on a plane, be there for 3, make the evening game. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, people be doing that to Newcastle and back. David Beckham was doing it to see Victoria and get his, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, because bit inappropriate, it's a PG show. But the reality is, I've lost my train of thought. I need to get back up. Right, the reality is, we need to be very honest in what happened there. I think this is what happened. People want me to say, Pochettino has no control in the dressing room. Pochettino is not a good manager. Pochettino doesn't know what he's doing. This is what I think happened. I think Poch was angry. Poch said the first thing that came in his mouth, in the sense that they're coming into training and they're going to do a lot of running. They're going to be running, and they're going to be running a lot. But Poch went into the dressing room and spoke to his medical staff, and they said, hermano, no, we can't do this. We've got big run of fixtures coming in. I think it's 21 days, 7 games. I don't think this is a good idea, hermano. I know what you said, but I don't think we should be putting their bodies through that. They should get 2 days off, 1 day off, and then you come back. What does this all mean though? Because for me, this makes Poch look weak in the public eye. It does. Because he said something, now he's gone back on it, and you catch your player in Spain chilling. Nico done nothing wrong. He's got a free day, like, off. He can go to Dubai, he can go to America. As long as you're in training the next day when you're meant to be, there's nothing wrong with it. With Poch, I kind of think, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I think he's done well. In the meantime, some people would want to be authoritarians. I think he's keeping the players on side, which is uber important. I think he's taking the considerations of the professionals, of the medical staff. And I also think this is the biggest one. He's keeping the harmony in the squad. There is very easy now for him to throw the toys out the pram and cause a frenzy and a panic. He's not doing that. And we need to be realistic and we need to be honest that this is a long season. This team is far from a great team. We just need more commitment in some games. We really do. The news about Victor Osimhen is massive, right? Everyone knows Chelsea need a striker. There have been nonsense briefs. Oh my God, Chelsea might not need a striker. They're very happy with Nicholas Jackson and Broja till the summer. No. Listen, we've got Nkunku coming back. Please just go get me one more forward. Like, for the love of God, go and get me a number 9. Get me Sterling on one side, Nkunku on the other side, and Palmer in the 10. And get me a Victor Osimhen. And then people are going to say, Alex, this is a club brief. Results went badly, they briefed it. I don't think it's a brief. We've got Mikel on his podcast actively calling it out. You've got Victor Osimhen's people who are also assigned with Kalidou Koulibaly's people, as in the representation, willing to be intermediaries in the deal. And more importantly, this has been around from Di Marzio since the 16th of October. Di Marzio openly spoke about this. He said it's going to be a very tough deal to do in January, but in the summer we can. But what am I going to tell you guys? Todd Bowley said, it was so nice, I had to do it twice. Because Enzo Fernandez in January, one, generated a heck of a lot of clicks for the club on the socials. Enzo Fernandez absolutely dominated the January window, and nobody told us we could get that deal done. I'm telling you now, I was in Portugal at the time. I was in Madeira having a lovely pina colada. I was having a poncha, lovely espetada. I was eating good, living good. That's what I'm going to tell you lot, right? I was sitting there in restaurants looking at their Sky Sports. Enzo was all over the news. They were saying he's not for sale. Somehow they managed to do it. Somehow they closed the deal. So am I putting this out of the realm of possibility that we get Victor Osimhen? No chance. By the way, how's my pronunciation of Victor Osimhen? Because I want to pronounce that name well and respectfully, and I also think he's got a great name. Like, I think he might have the best name in football at the moment. That's just for me. More importantly, back to the football where it matters. Victor Osimhen at this moment in time is what Chelsea need. I don't care how good Nicholas Jackson is. I don't care how good Nicholas Jackson is going to become. We need to give him competition, and we need to take someone that can take the stress off his shoulders. That kid is not ready. I don't care how many goals he scored. He does not belong in a starting lineup where he is expected to be the main man. He will consistently get the blame every time we drop points. That's not good for his development. We need to nurture him. We need to balance him in. But, like I said, Victor Osimhen coming means Ian Maatsen goes, Chalobah goes, and maybe even Broja. I'm dead serious. I think they're going to have to balance the books. And they are desperate as well. I think this is what people don't realize. We are desperate to make the Champions League. Like, it is integral we make the Champions League. The final piece of news, and this is the interesting one, Thiago Silva apparently is indicating to the club that he wants to stay. I don't know whether this is in a coaching role. I don't know whether this is in an experienced role as a player. I don't know whether this is in the same role he's currently in. A lot of people are not going to like this. A lot of people think Thiago Silva isn't of the caliber anymore at age 39, and he's consistently making mistakes. I think this is a good thing. And the reason I'm going to explain it is only God knows what this back line is going to look like with no experience. Because the idea of Levi Colwill, Benoit Badiashile, Wesley Fofana, or Disasi being by themselves in a back four, leading, this team has no experience. If we had experienced DM in front of him, we had a goalkeeper I trusted, we had a fullback I trusted in, like a Cucurella, it wasn't Cucurella, it's a leader, an Aspi, I'd be like, you know what, choose the young centre-halves, a keeper behind him, a DM in front of him, a left-back they trust. We can make this work. We'll let them develop. But we are just way too easy to play against at times. So for me, Silva needs to stay in some form of capacity. We need all that information. We need all that knowledge. We need the ability. How many times are we taking a free kick and Silva's telling the Wolves where to stand? Set pieces are coming out. He's organizing people. Like, it is very scary, and we need to deal with it one way or another. But guys, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you lot enjoyed this video. It's a little bit earlier than I normally post, but I thought you guys deserved some little treat. So enjoy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the Victor Osimhen rules. Let me know what you think about the Nicholas Jackson being in Spain. And also, the big one, is Pochettino in the wrong? So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Adios, amigos.